Hi Libra, this is a love reading for Libra. It's a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Libra, sun, moon, and or rising signs. So if this reading doesn't resonate for you, I encourage you to check out your moon and or rising sign videos if you have the time, because some months your messages might be coming from those readings. So Libra, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get started right away. The first card you have is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and this is how you feel in this connection that you're currently dealing with. You are not moving toward this person right now. You could be moving toward them very, very slowly. It's almost like you were moving toward them really slowly in the recent past. And now that's either halted or become even more slow. You might feel like there's no energy going on. Maybe you guys haven't talked in a long time. Not necessarily true for all of you, but with this Knight of Pentacles reversed, it feels to me that it's possible that you and this person are not in current communication right now. That feels like a strong possibility. Yeah, you are kind of maybe feeling a little hopeless and turning your horse around and going in the other direction away from this person. This is current energy. Things can change. That's just what I'm picking up for you guys right now. You might feel like you've tried in this connection or tried to make an offer to them and you weren't well received. You're not being accepted or heard or embraced. So it's kind of like you are walking away from this person right now, either literally or energetically if you guys aren't talking right now. So yeah, you're just turning the different direction and you don't really have a lot of emotion about it at this time. Or you could be telling yourself you don't have a lot of emotion about it when you really do, but it's kind of like putting up a tough front perhaps. So the second card is how the person you're dealing with feels. Five of Wands reversed. They are starting to feel like they don't want to fight with you anymore. They could be coming out of some conflicting energy. They could also be turning toward a more complex or tricky situation, either with themselves or with you. So it's like trading one dilemma for another. So let me say that again. I see two options here. I see them coming out of conflict either with themselves or with you, and or moving out of that and kind of coming into a additional but different kind of tricky, complex situation with regard to the connection with you. It's wands, it's energetic, it's not in the 3D, so it seems like this is what they're going through internally. They might have conflict with you, but you guys aren't really discussing it. You know, you're the Knight of Pentacles reversed going in the different direction. They're in the Five of Wands reversed. They're kind of like, they're in conflict. They don't really know what to do. They're changing in some way. They're changing in some way from this internal conflict that they have. It's come into a different conflict, or maybe they're just wanting to drop the conflict altogether. It's like the wheels in their head are turning on how to resolve this or deal with this. But like I said, it could just be creating another conflict or another confusion for them in their head. So yeah, I guess the main takeaway from this is that they're conflicted, they're confused, they are perhaps looking at the connection as they need to be strategic and figure out a way to defend themselves and also like come out of this like in a victorious strategic way. It could be that as well. But yeah, it's a little confusing energy from them. It's hard to put my finger on exactly how they're feeling with this Five of Wands reverse. It's a conflicted energy for sure. So the third card is the energy between you and your person. It is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in love readings almost always I feel it as someone having the upper hand in a connection. It's like you guys are, I don't know what this is the right analogy, playing chicken with each other, trying to see who can get on top of the other, who can have the upper hand. Someone could feel proud, like they have something to offer you and that you're in a like lowlier position than them. It could be about a power dynamic. Someone, like I said, someone could feel like they're in a more desirable or higher position than the other person. So it's like, that's the energy between you guys. Like you guys might be going back and forth of, oh, now you have the upper hand. And then now the other person has the upper hand. Or now the other person wants to talk. Now the other person doesn't want to talk. It could be something like that. It could also be, it's pentacles. It could be related to money. Probably not for the most of you guys, but for some of you it could be money related, where somebody needed to extend some charity or financial assistance to the other person, and that's changed the dynamic of the connection, where now one person has the upper hand. It could be that. If it's not that, I feel like for most of you guys it's just the power dynamic shifting, one person wanting to talk and then the next person not wanting to talk anymore, and going back and forth like that. And if you're not in communication, it could be energetic, because I kind of feel with the first two cards that you guys may not be in communication right now. So the next card is what the person you're dealing with wants. The fourth card, it's the Page of Cups. They want, Page of Cups is all about newness in love expression, artistic expression, wanting to express yourself artistically and emotionally, like from a very, I don't want to say immature, it's not necessarily immature, but it's just a youthful view on love. It could be that they are opening up a little bit more to them realizing that they do want this, that they want love with you. They could be expressing that. It's possible in the near future with this Page of Cups. They're in this energy of wanting love. Like they want a muse. A muse. This Page of Cups figure, she's holding a cup up and there's a little bird in it. This person wants beauty. They could be a little shallow maybe. They're really into physical appearance. That could be part of it. But they want someone that they could look upon and really marvel at. They kind of want to be in that space of like expression and love, which is interesting because how they feel is the Five of Wands reversed. They're also very conflicted about this. They're conflicted about what to do in this connection, but what they really want here with this Page of Cups is they want love. They want to express themselves. They want to feel free to express themselves. That may not be what they're doing with the Five of Wands reversed, but on some level, that's what they want. That's what they crave. And they feel like they want that with you, whether they're letting you know it or not, based on this card. Also with the Page of Cups, again, see how she's looking at this cup she's holding up with a little bird on it. It could be like a single pointed focus. They might have an idea of something that they want in love, and it could be a little narrow or immature. That's a possibility here. Libra, sorry about that. My camera's battery died. I think you probably heard me trying to say that a second ago before I got cut off. Anyways, yeah, what I think I was saying is that the Page of Cups might also suggest that they have a very narrow, perhaps immature vision on what they want in love. They might want something to marvel at and ooh and ah at. And it could be a little naive or unrealistic from your perspective, is what I feel with the Page of Cups. So the next card is what you want. You have Death reversed. Libra, there's an ending or a transformation that needs to happen. And you don't want it to happen. You don't want the other shoe to drop for some reason. It could be that there might be something difficult to face with that. It might be a cycle with this person that needs to end, that you don't want to let it end, maybe something like that. You don't want it to end. You don't want maybe for the dynamic between you and this person to change or evolve in a way that it needs to happen. It's the Death card, so it's suggesting to me that there is some kind of transformation or ending that needs to happen with this connection, but you're not there. You don't want it to happen. You might want to hold on to an old idea about the connection. You might not want to face the music on what is happening in this connection, how it's evolving, moving forward. You might be stuck in the past of how things used to be with this person. That's what that really strongly suggests here. So look at that, Libra. With or without this person, this shift or transformation needs to happen. It's going to happen anyway. And it may be with or without this person in the end. And you might need to face that and accept that, Libra. I'm not saying one way or another. It's unclear at this point. What would happen to you, between you and this person, once you let the transformation happen with the Death card, when you let that thing die that needs to die. So, but it's going to happen anyway, Libra, and the longer that you kind of delay it energetically, it's just you're staying in that stuck energy, and the next things that need to happen can't happen until you let this cycle end and let the new thing that comes happen. Again, it might be with or without this person. We'll see. So the last card you have, the 6th card, is the outcome overall energy. I have the Magician. Someone is manifesting something, okay? So listen, you could be manifesting the transformation that needs to happen in this connection, which is great. If, like I said earlier in the reading, if you guys are out of contact with each other for the time being, one of you may be manifesting communication with the other person. So keep that in mind for the near future. They could be reaching out to you. You could be reaching out to them. The Magician could be, for me, it's like an Aries or Virgo energy. So it could be an Aries or a Virgo you're dealing with. If you are dealing with an Aries or Virgo, maybe keep in mind that it might be them that are reaching out, but not necessarily so. So there is something new being manifested in this connection. Whether it's one of you guys reaching out to the other person to talk, if you guys are not in communication. It could be you letting the cycle end in this so something else can come in. Someone's manifesting something so that this connection, someone's manifesting something with regard to this connection. Whether it's revamping efforts in the relationship or moving on to something else, reaching out for communication. There's different options here, but someone is trying to make something happen with regard to this connection. It could be you or them. Kind of feel like it's them more than likely. Not necessarily so, but it kind of feels that way. So just keep that in mind. So Libra, I pulled an additional card to top off the energy of this reading. This is from a deck of cards that's only the major arcana and the 4 aces. You got the Lovers. No one has gotten this card yet from this deck of cards, which is funny. You've gotten the Lovers. So yeah, this is interesting. So a couple things here, okay? Don't get too all excited just because it's a Lovers card. The Lovers card can mean different things. It could be that, yeah, you and this person are going to come together and literally be lovers, come together in some kind of union. reach some kind of understanding. If you look at the card, there's a little conjoined twin of hummingbirds. Sorry, there we go. So yeah, it's really possible that you and this person come back together. Also, this card, the Lovers, is about choices and having multiple paths on which you can travel on. So it could be that in this connection, when you let the transformation that needs to happen, you might find that there's different opportunities and pathways with regard to romantic relationship. It could be with this person. Maybe there's a new way that you guys will be in a relationship and relate to each other. There might be new people, new opportunities, and not necessarily related to love. It's like if this person is, you know, stuck energy for you, once you let the cycle end of whatever needs to happen between you guys, this Lover's energy comes in where you will have choices. You will see that there's different paths to do something that you love. And it's not necessarily a romantic connection. It can be. And like I said, this could also be indicating that you and this person will come together in some kind of union. Okay? Also, Libra, I have a new oracle deck. It's called Rumi's Gift. If you don't know, Rumi is a 13th century Persian poet who wrote a lot of poems about love, about someone he was in love with, but the poems are really about his spirituality and realizing the nature of reality and God. So each card lines up with a different Rumi poem. You got Enchantment. So that's interesting to put that together with the Lover's card. Yeah, it kind of suggests that, it's like when you let this cycle end between you and this person, you have the Lovers and Enchantment, which is beautiful. It seems like there's going to be different options for you, Libra. Like I said, with or without this person, it could be that you and this person relate to each other in a different way and have a more mature connection, or you have different options and pathways to meet different people, romantic or non-romantic, or just different pathways to different things in your life. So keep that in mind. I'm going to read the poem. I'm not going to give any commentary. I want you to just receive the words of the poem and receive them the way you need to for yourself. I'm not going to say any more comments or words after I read the poem, okay? Come, I'll show you the enchanted garden of your heart. Once you enter, you become the fragrance of flowers, unafraid of the prickle of thorns. You see that when you burn like the oil in the lamp, you confide in darkness, and it welcomes you and embraces your light. You become both the lion and the prey, both faith and idolatry, and the sweet kiss that discovers honey in each bitterness. Like the cure that has taken away the pain, you will give your life and become life itself. So that's what I have for you, Libra. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments below. That's really helpful for me. And if you liked watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Libra. I'll see you later, okay? Bye.